first lap I did, I spun out because of the jump. Went out for my second lap, and my power steering fuse blew.
Oh, he's calling a competition timeout now. Because again, has an incomplete competition timeout. Once they get hands on the car, they can, so I'm hearing that he doesn't have power steering.
My name's Zach Farrar. I'm a Formula Drift ProSpec rookie driver. Inspired me was more just being into cars in general. Kind of just grew up around wheeling, 4x, dirt bikes, all that stuff, motorsports-wise. For the passion, I found a joy drifting in the snow in my truck, and kind of started from there to the track. Did a couple laps, and then kind of got hooked. Finally got to drive the car, drive this Orlando track. It's a war zone out there. It's incredible. The drop, hitting the dip, and then the jump in the middle. It's insane. Start of practice, we had a few issues. We were running into a power loss issue, a boost loss. So we were working through that. We were changing gear ratios, trying to figure it out what it was. And it came down to basically, I tune this car in Washington, which is extremely cold. When I'm here, the humidity, the air temp is all different, so it just runs a lot worse, which isn't beneficial for us, but it's all new, so we're kind of learning through. So we made a few adjustments, and every single lap that I did, it was getting better and better, and it's finally feeling good. So I'm feeling pretty confident for qualifying. Don't mind the cry. We went out for qualifying. First lap I did, I spun out because of the jump. I got a little too comfortable, and went out for my second lap, and my power steering fuse blew. I had to call my 5-minute timeout. Ran to the pits, swapped it out, just did a hard wire, and it worked. We got out there for our second lap, and we made it. We got a 67, really close to a 69, which would have been way cooler, but we did it. That's all that matters. Thank you guys. And you know what? This whole time, I've been wearing Wild Willies beard stuff. It smells good in the helmet when it smells sweaty.
Welcome to round 3 of the Type S scores presented by AutoZone of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. But this is a long weekend because guess what? We have our first round of the Link Engine Management, the Link ECU ProSpec Championship. Knockout qualifying is going down today.
So we qualified a little bit lower on the pole, but we're still in the show. So we're going up against Austin Mata, and we're gonna have some fun because he's a consistent driver. I'm able to get close and see what happens. Currently, we are doing a little bit of work on the car, suspension-wise. We are retorquing the head, making sure everything's good, nut and bolt check, and now we have rain. So we've dialed in the power, now we're dialed in more power, and so we're just dialing in the car and getting ready for practice, and then we're gonna have some fun.
know you're a big lightning storm
I'm a
fan.
storm chaser, absolutely.
Okay. All right. It's a weird one. Well, that's why your name is Ryan Lightning Lantain.
There we go.
I got Ryan Lightning in the booth here. Austin Mata and Zach Farrar. Austin initiates. I know he just driving in the rain, man.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it was. That was great for Mata. Zach Farrar, he's from the BMW. He knows how to drive in the wet as well. This is a fairly good match. Oh, just as in that Zach got his first. That was my fault. Austin Mata comes through in that second outside zone. It's Joe Mata who went more of a shot. Austin Mata doesn't throw it down. Does go a little long on that second outside zone. Zach, I'm sorry. I apologize. I threw a little voodoo on you as Ryan Lightning Lantain is just fixated by Mother Nature's light show.
It's beautiful, Jared.
It is. Just
a thing of beauty.
Can't even look at your eyes. You're a mix between Fergie and Jesus.
So let's watch the replay here. Austin Mata has a name on the side of his car that's really easy to keep track of. Good initiation from Mata. And then in the chase position, you can see, I want to watch here just as they come off of the bank down onto the infield area. Mata's doing a good job. This time cycling up one right there. Big straight.
From Mata or Farrar?
Farrar. Yeah, Farrar definitely made a mistake there. So right here you see some low angle from Mata. He's trying to get the car in drift and then gets on the throttle and it pushes the car wide and drops the tire on outside zone 1. But Farrar at the moment is operating on an incomplete, I would say, in the chase position. Is changing.
I know, I meant this announcer's curse. Don't say the hard word. Here we go, Zach Farrar, it is changing though. I think we're going to start seeing smoke in about a couple runs. Zach Farrar goes high. Biscuit it for the biscuit, blends into the green wall. Yo, that a boy. Green with envy as Zach Farrar, he did have that correction. He's at a bit of a deficit. Austin Mata doesn't want to let him out too far. And Zach Farrar, he knew he needed to show up. And that is a great run from Zach.
Yes, it is.
Lead versus lead, chase versus chase. All right. For Jager. And we are finding out that Zach Farrar advances 2-1.
What went down in your battle?
Well, we got to play in the rain, which was kind of beneficial on my part because I'm used to it. I'm from Seattle, so we get constant rain, so we were more of an advantage. But yeah, we did our sight lap. I put the car into the wall just a little bit. The bash bars did their job, and when we actually, it was just slipperier than all hell. So it was a little interesting going in, doing the sight lap, realizing how slick it is, not being able to make any of the proper adjustments that we can. So it was kind of just going in blind essentially. And when we did our first battle, I chased him. I wasn't as close as I usually am just because of how wet it is, and he was probably able to dial in his grip for rain. But yeah, we stayed with him. We mimicked everything he did. I did straighten out a little bit coming in between 1 and 2, but I was able to kind of hold it together. And then when he followed me, he did just about the same thing, but I guess I had a little bit more angle than him on the bank, and that's what gave me the win. So we're here. We're going tomorrow. Saturday's the big day, and I'm in. Top 16, baby. Let's go.
Today we kick things off with our Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship. This is round 1 within the 4-stop championship. Excited to be here at Orlando Speed World. We've seen all of the weather conditions, we've seen all the track conditions, and now we're about to see all top 16 drivers in the ProSpec Championship. And as the parking lot and the field begins to fill up throughout the day, we're going to be going deep into the night. The weather, TBD. The action is definitely guaranteed to be awesome.
Today's Saturday. This is the big show. This is the competition that everyone watches. We've all been waiting for. So this is the day that the pros run, the ProSpec guys run, so this will be my first time in top 16. I'm excited. I'll be going up against Alex Digger. He's partners with Chris Forsberg, so his car's been dialed. It's Chris Forsberg's old car. It's pretty much been gone through, so he looks like a solid driver, so it should be a lot of fun.
Zach Farrar as Alex Jagger. Look at that smile on the face. Zach, look at that guy. That beard is out of hand. Wow. Can exfoliate with that. Zach Farrar, like I said, lovingly calling him Garden Wang, inspired by. But I'll tell you what, Alex Jagger, he's out for blood. He took out pretty Ricky Alford. Bye. As Alex Jagger, Zach Farrar. He's going to need to catch up, and he's doing that. He's reeling in. And now Alex Jagger, Zach Farrar says, dude, I ain't going nowhere. And you can see Jagger get right into the groove, set the lead up the lead off the record, and plays the track. That is OSW. Well done by Alex Jagger. I'm sure they see it. Here we go, Zach Farrar. And here we go. Clean start here for the second run, second half of this battle. Alex initiates a lot better than his initiation in the chase position. Look at him. Little step out there on and coming down. Alex struggling, but no, he was just gaining ground. And Alex, a little shy of that outside three, allowing Alex to get door to door, wheel to wheel. The Shinchoku S13 did really well, but I just got to say, I think Alex just had a little more pep in that step.
Top 16 didn't go as well as I was hoping, but it was all on my fault. I've got a pretty long first gear, so it forces me to kind of slip the clutch to get going. And I let out the clutch just a little bit too soon, and it bogged me down. So I got gapped in the beginning on the straight, but halfway through the course, I was able to kind of catch up as best as I could. And when I did my lead, he was pretty much on me the whole time. So it is what it is. We had some fun. My team did amazing. We're just gonna have to see what happens in New Jersey. I don't even know what it means to me at this point because I have so much excitement and adrenaline going through my blood. Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm just happy to be here. The experience has been amazing. Everyone's great here, and I'm excited to do it in the future. I've been like doing Pro-Am for like years and years. Like, I've had quite a bit of fun, but this just like blows it all out of the water. Even with my pit being a swamp, it was so much fun. Like last night, pouring down rain, we took our shoes off, we were running around in puddles and shit. So everything that happened